Is on your phone? Hey everybody! It's the Duttons live from Amy's house.
Yes, welcome. We're here in front of the fireplace, but the fireplace is not on. Don't worry. It is heat waves all over the country, as I'm sure you all are probably taking part in. It's crazy. It's been like over 100. I see. Today it was over 104, I believe. Wasn't it?
I never looked at the temperature. I just knew it was hot.
Yeah, it got back to 103 or 104, I believe.
Which feels hotter here.
And normally it's in the 90s.
Yeah, this time of year.
Lower 90s this time of year.
I thought it felt pretty good today.
Well, we are so... Oh, you did? It was nice. It was... Mom likes the heat.
That's because you've got such a nice dress.
Yes, I know. You look so pretty. Well, we'll give you a little explanation on what we're wearing in a minute, because that is important. Maybe not super important, but it's important. Now, we have both Dad and Mom here with us. You guys want to say hi? Let them know what you guys are up to lately? Or just say a quick hello, whichever.
It's good to be here, and it's good to have all of you join with us. Thank you so much, and it means a lot to us, particularly at this time.
Yes, yes. Dad, did you want to say hi?
Hello, everybody. It's good to be with you.
Yes, and we're so glad Mom and Dad are here with us. We wanted to actually let you know what's going on with the Duttons, if you haven't already heard. Tim is going to let you know kind of an update of why we are not performing right now.
That's
Tim.
right.
And why are not coming to you from the Dutton stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of you saw our live stream on Facebook 15 minutes ago, and we gave the information that we had a fire at our theater 1 week and 1 day ago. The fire department determined that a cigarette was thrown in the trash can outside the lobby on the southeast corner. And the trash can caught on fire, was probably smoldering for quite a while. The fire went up the column outside, up into the attic area, and into the theater. The fire department caught it fairly soon and put it out, so the damage was not very extensive with the fire, but smoke went everywhere in the entire theater. The smoke damage and smoke penetration was very extensive. So we've been spending all week working with the insurance and the restoration company and all sorts of people, contractors, that will be helping us clean and restore and get the building back to operation. It's too soon to know when that's going to be. We are very optimistic that it won't be longer than necessary, but it's going to be at least 2 months, and we'll keep you guys all updated.
I am determined, friends, that we will open for our reunion shows the end of September, because so many people are planning trips, have bought airline tickets.
That's right.
Even if we have to do it in the street, but I think...
Explain to everybody what the reunion shows are.
Okay, so the last week of September, for the first time ever, the Duttons are doing reunion shows where all of the original Duttons come back and perform together. All those kids that went all over the world with us.
Let's have Matthew, our video guy, put the graphic up, and we'll probably replay it again. We'll be talking more about the reunion show. TBD, but the D
that
was covered up
behind
by
our Dutton logo. Now, let's move on to our very first clip, which is going to show you what happened, the history, or actually just what happened here with this fire.
We have something to show them, huh?
We have our amazing video editor, Matthew Teskey, here. He's behind the cameras right now. He is going to play that for you. He edited it together. Let's run our fire montage. You like that? Montage.
Fire montage.
Yes. Roll it.
Firefighters got to the Dutton Theater just before 7 p.m. Now you can see some of the damage behind me, including the trash can that was completely burned when crews arrived. Branson Assistant Fire Chief Charlie Houston says a possible cigarette in a trash can spread up a column of the building. Inside the theater, they say a fire was moving across the ceiling and towards the roof. Firefighters were able to contain the fire at that point, but there was smoke damage throughout the whole building. Luckily, the Duttons were on summer break at the time of the fire, and there were no guests in the building.
Oh, hello. You like how we're here peeking through the back of these people? That was a very nice edit there. That was
Yeah.
Matthew did awesome.
I really enjoyed that video.
So the whole family here is wondering why I'm wearing this.
Yeah, what's
we
going on?
were all told to wear clothes that we got on
jacket.
our vacation. Well, I didn't buy a souvenir shirt in Vegas, but I thought I would dress up like Vegas.
Well, you didn't. We weren't going to tell them where we had gone.
Well,
Abby.
I went to Vegas.
Okay. And I'm wearing.
I asked for a lineup of what we were doing tonight.
And I'm wearing a really cool blue and white shirt, so you're going to be able to see where I go. And Mom and Dad, tell them.
Sorry, I gave it away.
You have to guess where we went, okay?
But I didn't finish talking about these glasses.
Okay, fine.
Can you tell where we went? Oh, no, Abby's not through. Go
They
ahead.
have flames on them. Very appropriate for tonight's live stream, guys. Get it?
Yeah, that's awesome. Judith, show them your shirt.
I couldn't find a shirt anywhere else that I liked in Hawaii shirts, so sorry. I went to the Hawaii and Walmart. Or the
Walmart in Hawaii.
And that's where I bought my shirt.
Okay, Judith and I didn't get the memo, or we're just not very good at this.
Okay, well
And
now
actually, they were doing the live stream, so we want to thank them for that.
On
Yeah, we did the
Facebook,
Facebook Live before we
The
came
Facebook.
here.
they did.
Oh, yeah.
And they did such a good job. But now we're going to actually find out where in the world everyone is or has been when we had our vacation.
What about my shirt?
Oh yeah, show them your shirt.
Did you
They
go to
can't
Walmart?
see
It has an H on it. That kind of gives it away. Maybe he went with Judith to
That's
Hawaii.
like he trademarked.
To Walmart.
It says the word Hawaii too under the H.
Well, let's see where in the world the whole Dutton family have been here on their vacations. Let's roll this footage.
That was an awesome vacation video.
I loved it. So that was
really
fun.
fun.
That was fun to see where you guys were at.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Las
I
Vegas.
cannot talk. Does anybody want to take the lead?
That was groovy music in Las Vegas, Abby.
I know. We were living it up, eating at the buffets, sleeping, swimming, sightseeing, and only a tiny bit of gambling. I think we gambled like $30, but we got like $20.
Did you play the one-armed bandit?
Actually, we did the Wonder Woman machine, and there was another one, and I can't remember what. Yeah. Anyway, it was a lot of fun.
That's
You made the big
hilarious.
bucks. What'd you say, $12?
Like 20.
$20.
But there was a guy next to us who only put like in a couple dollars, and he made $4,000. So it was super tempting, but we don't gamble, so we just
You don't gamble.
We don't
just
gamble.
Just a little bit.
Nice. Nice. Well, we are glad you got to see where we've been. The update on what's going on
What was
the
that
Dutton Family
helicopter?
Theater complex. I'm getting there. Hold on. But there was a little teaser there in that video where you saw people jumping out of helicopters. Tim and Judith, I would like you guys to let us know what was happening there.
So we showed up in Hawaii.
Take the lead on that.
And my brother Ben, he and Brandy, his wife, they hosted us so wonderfully. They couldn't have been better. We stayed at their house. And so one day, Ben says, "You guys should come jump out of a helicopter." And I'm like, "What? How much does that cost?" And so Ben has his pal, a Navy SEAL, ex-Navy SEAL.
His name is Steve.
His name is Steve. And through his Navy SEAL awesomeness and his contacts, he's one of the only, I think there are 2 companies, or he's the only company that has been approved by the FAA to jump out of helicopters legally.
With tourists, not just
yes.
him, but with tourists jumping out of helicopters.
Yes,
legally.
so we decided to give it a shot, and that was what the footage was. Dad jumped out, and then the helicopter went up a little bit, then Mom jumped out, then the helicopter went up a little bit, and then Judith jumped out, and then the helicopter went up, and so I heard Benjamin jumped out at 65 feet.
Which is the legal limit, by the way.
Yes, so Steve, I don't know if this is true, but Steve told me he took me up to 65.1 feet.
Oh my God.
So that I could beat Benjamin.
So that you got to see a little bit of that, but what's so cool? Is there more of this, or no? Is that
So right before the helicopter ride, they took us into their office, and now these guys were the ones who were involved with the Magnum PI show.
Now,
And
please tell
the
us.
original
Okay,
series with Tom
So
Selleck.
I have a little note
Original
to
series.
say anybody that is Abby's age or younger is not going to know what Magnum PI is.
No, I know.
So you might have seen the reboot. They redid Magnum PI, and that's been on TV. But the original series starred Tom Selleck way back when he was young, and there was a very famous Ferrari sports car.
And he was a personal investigator in Hawaii.
Yes,
Hawaii.
he
That's
was
the
a
character.
PI.
And there was a very
private
unique
investigator.
look to the helicopters, and
Uh-huh.
this company happens to have
Orange, red, and brown stripes on the helicopter.
some of those items.
So they own all 3 helicopters that were used to film the TV show. The people worked on the TV show. And they also own a fancy black helicopter, which was the one you saw that we jumped out of. So in their office, right before we get in the helicopter, they say, "Do you want to take some pictures with the original Ferrari from the movie and from the TV show?" So we said, "Okay, that sounds like fun." So they told us where to sit. They told us what to do. They filmed a little bit of video, took some pictures. And we thought, "Oh, those will probably be kind of fun pictures." But now
Is
you're
what
going to
we got out
see
of
what
it.
we got back from them after we did their...
And not only that, Tim and Dad are only half dressed. So you're
Yeah.
gonna.
So we were getting ready to jump out of the helicopter. We were wearing our wetsuit. It was super hot. So they said, "Oh yeah, just unzip your wetsuit to the waist because it's so hot." So
I did not take that option, for the record, just so you know.
So-
just the guys did.
So this is our final clip of the evening, and then we will do some shout-outs and sing you a song. But before that happens, you need to see the Duttons doing Magnum PI. Let's roll the final clip.
those shirtless hunks.
Yeah, right. You're just missing the Tom Selleck mustache. So shout out to our friends at Poseidon Adventure. That would be Steve, who did
Trident Adventures.
I'm so sorry. Trident Adventures. That would be Steve. Hi, Steve. Sorry, I screwed that up.
Steve, what's Steve's last name again?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Steve.
Anyway, you can back that up and get his contact information next time you're in Hawaii for a very fun and safe and unique experience of jumping out
Even
of a
if you
helicopter.
just take the helicopter tour and fly
And
over Hawaii.
That's in
Magnum-
Honolulu, right?
That's in Honolulu at Ko'olina, right, to be
Right.
specific. Yeah.
Very
it's
cool.
awesome.
On Oahu.
And I
I'm-
didn't die, so
I'm
I can
jealous.
recommend it.
I don't like jumping off of high things, but I'm jealous that you guys had that experience. Or no, that you have the footage.
Very thrilling.
Footage of this experience.
So, oh man.
Right, the way Steve described it is, it's great to jump out, but it's even better with all the videos you can show your friends.
How cool you were. Yeah.
Kaplan.
Thank you, Steve Kaplan.
Thanks,
We're
Kaplan.
going to do some shout outs right now. First off, Brittany Ryer, thank you so much. She sent us a care package of dark chocolate. She heard how much we all love dark
sweet.
chocolate.
And
so,
And it looks
Yeah.
like a joke book.
yes, a book called Punny Jokes.
Along with that, we
Fun.
also got a little care package from Tony Richter because the day after the fire, I posted on Facebook that I would either have to laugh or I was going to cry, so I suggested that everyone bring marshmallows. So when I got to work the next day, there was a big bag of marshmallows there waiting for me. Thanks, Tony.
Oh, yes, and
Fire, marshmallows, get it?
Yeah. So now we have the chocolate and the who's bringing the graham crackers?
Graham crackers, people. I can buy some graham
Okay.
we can work
We're
on
up for
that. Now, I just need to say quickly, before, because I don't want to forget, there have been so many people that have reached out to us with asking how we're doing and with the fire. And also just people here in town, in Branson,
Personal friends,
offering
business
to
owners.
help us, asking if we need a place to go, if we needed help where we're going to be performing, things like that. They have been amazing. So many local Branson people, and of course, we wanted to thank especially, and I know that there was a little mention on there, but the Branson Fire Department and the Branson Police Department.
Absolutely.
They were amazing. They had so many of their guys out there that night. It was amazing how fast they responded, and they got over there. And man, they
7
got
fire
right
trucks,
to it.
at least 2 hydrants hooked up to trucks.
Yeah, and they closed down all of Highway 76. It was crazy.
They were so efficient the way they handled that. It was
So
awesome.
thank you. It means the world to us. That we had a few shout outs that we wanted to make from some of the chat that we've
And
seen this
did you
evening.
mention Branson Police?
Yes.
Yes, they were first on scene.
From the chat that we've seen this evening, we have happy birthday to Scooby-Doo's mom. Okay,
Happy birthday.
Scooby-Doo, this is the Scooby-Doo with the chat. So this is not the actual Scooby-Doo dog from the, right? Or are you the Scooby-Doo dog from
It could be.
from the
don't know.
cartoon?
We have no
So Scooby-Doo's mom, and also a happy anniversary to Scooby-Doo's parents. 55 years
Wow.
married.
Congratulations.
Now,
That's
and
awesome.
we wanted to also just send our love to Gary and Calvina Osborne and your son. Their son is going through some health crisis right now. We wanted to tell you our love and prayers are with you.
And they sent us a lot of prayers in the chat. Thank
Yes.
you, Gary and Calvina.
Yes, and then we just, we had thanks for mentioning Abby's Tourist Trap and the Dutton Inn. And so, yes, and
I need to mention about that.
Oh, yes, very important.
There was confusion after the fire whether our hotel and my shop, Abby's Tourist Trap, was still open. So a staff member of mine, he's like, you need to do something. So I was like, well, I'll just post on Facebook like I always do. I'm always on Facebook. So I posted from Abby's Tourist Trap page that we were still open, and it got shared like 50 times. Over 30,000 people were, liking it and commenting, and it was just the outpouring of love and support was amazing. And for our hotel as well, people just so supportive and yeah.
So when you come over to toast your marshmallows, you can get ice cream at Abby's Tourist Trap next
Yes,
door.
we're still open 10:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m.
And
Monday
they
through Saturday.
are still making the world famous Dutton fudge.
Yes.
Jessica and Rachel are keeping us stocked up on that. What's the flavor this month?
It is caramel cheesecake.
Awesome.
Okay, I have to take a little bit of credit for that. I suggested it because Jessica's like, what should we do for the flavor of the month for July? And I was like, well, we have cheesecake and we have caramel. What if we blend them? And it's been
Genius.
It was easy, right? No,
Genius.
it's not me that makes it, so I don't
It's
know how
beautiful.
easy it
It is
is.
the prettiest fudge, and it is awesome.
Well, of course, yes, it's awesome, and we still have that available, so come and visit.
And the Dutton Inn is open. You can still come plan your Branson vacation around us.
And for those that don't know, we have hot breakfast provided, a hot breakfast bar provided with our hotel stay.
Great staff, clean rooms. Come
We've
stay
had
with the
quite a few questions just about the fire and the logistics. Just so you know, the smoke damage was terrible. So
Still is.
Still
Still
is.
is terrible.
So it is very, very, very pungent. That's all I'm going to say. Isn't
Yeah.
that a good?
That's a good
Is
word.
that a good word? Yeah. So it's all over the whole
We've
theater.
been inside, but you
The
can't
smoke.
stay inside very long without getting a headache.
Most everything needs to be replaced, and somebody asked how it started. They weren't at the beginning.
Okay,
Oh.
so most everything needs to be replaced. Tim, why don't you let them know how
To
it started?
review, sometime around 5-ish, the fire department thinks a cigarette was thrown in a trash can outside the theater in front, off at the corner, right behind one of the
Where
columns.
we have that alleyway in between the theater and Abby's Tourist Trap.
Exactly, that corner. And the fire, the trash can started on fire, caught onto the pillar, went up into the building, and then crossed over the walkway into the main part of the front lobby corner area. And the fire department caught it shortly after that. But in the meantime, the smoke had filled the entire building to the very farthest corner. So everything that can absorb anything porous is damaged and needs to be replaced
Or
or
cleaned.
cleaned. And
So
it's going
someone
to take
asked,
a big effort.
Right, someone asked specifically about the instruments. They're going to be fine. We're just waiting for our very, very favorite instrument tech
Ken
And
Amundsen.
Amundsen.
to come down and visit us from Minnesota, and he's going to take charge of all the instruments and getting them all cleaned up and ready to play again.
Yes, and we've had, I'm assuming, Mom, this comment about the humidity, is that inside the theater? Was that?
Nobody wants to know what it is this time of year.
Oh, it's
Oh,
42% right now, and it's up in the
it's 22%?
I think it's higher.
Fire, it's really high, isn't it? So in the building, we've got the air conditioning running and lots of dehumidifiers running, and we're holding the humidity inside at about 40%.
Which is good because
it is
all the
22.
water that was used to put out the fire was going to be a problem if they
But
didn't
that's not
dehumidify
outside,
it and
is
dry
it?
it out.
Outside is,
Well,
that's
I'm
what the
really,
weather-
I'm sorry, I'm confused by these notes. So yeah, humidity's high in Branson. That's all I'm going to
It's
say.
always humid in Branson.
You know
it's
what?
just hot.
It's hot and humid, and it does say it's at 22%. I do not get. You know what? Yeah, I don't get any of this because you
For
know
being
that's-
over 100
Hey,
degrees.
we don't have a show all night. We can talk as long as we
We're
want.
glad it's only
We
20.
apparently need a weatherman on our next
No,
live
this
stream.
is a quick.
Rudy, come be the weatherman.
This is a quick live stream, and we're already 25 minutes
Oh,
in.
no,
but
we're going
it's
too
because we
long.
love you guys.
So let's restate the reunion shows. So people were asking, when are we reopening? Are we going to do the reunion shows? You know that we've advertised them September 26th through the week till October 1st. And we are for sure going to be doing those shows. The location will be somewhere in Branson. We will announce it as soon as we know. So many people have reached out with kind offers to use their theater or location, and we will evaluate those and make a decision and let you know.
Do we
Yeah.
have to do it in Branson? Can we go back to Hawaii?
That's a great point. So join us in Hawaii for our reunion.
Yeah, that's real practical.
Let's not start any rumors.
No.
Yeah, and we just,
that's a
again,
good idea.
Mom has written here, but I want to make sure, huge shout out again, yes, to the fire department. They are the best. And we had Cliff there helping us, Lucas helping us. Anyway, there's Kelly Steed. Who is she? Mom, you have a,
the sweetest messages.
oh,
Oh.
so sweet.
Kelly,
So Kelly
thank you.
Steed, and she put some hashtags. Hashtag bounce back, hashtag stronger than ever. So that's what I have
Shout
on here.
out to, oh, sorry.
Thank you for your support and your sweet messages, all of you, and your prayers.
I
and
did have something for
thoughts.
me. It's very sweet. A question, Amy. Do you need a watermelon?
Oh,
That's
she
so
would love a
sweet.
water.
I would.
If those watching don't know, watermelon's her favorite fruit. So
What
she
episode
wants
is the
to, like,
watermelon
Not only,
episode?
not
her life is surrounded by watermelon.
It's not only my favorite fruit. It's if I could
be a fruit.
be something.
It's also her favorite clothing accessory. if you watch our
Do you know what
live
number it
stream
is?
from number 47, I have no idea. I'm just guessing. We featured the watermelon.
You
episode.
can just, anything.
Watch all the live streams and
all
you'll
of our
eventually
previous
find it.
live streams are
Anything watermelon. I'm
on the
good.
channel. We're ready for
If you want to send me any, maybe I shouldn't say that, but
Shout
Don't
out,
send her any watermelon.
shout out
save
to
you from that one right now.
I could use a watermelon shirt.
Okay, let's move
or
along.
water-
Shout out to James Michael, who was the first person to actually see that the theater was caught on
Yeah.
fire.
So James
He
Michael
called me
alerted
and he called the
Abigail.
cops, but
Uh-huh.
Tim also got notified at around the same time.
Abby
I just wanna
texted us
Say
and right-
James is awesome.
That's right.
He was
Yes.
working at my shop, Abby's Tourist Trap. Yeah.
And again, we want to just mention our schedule. Let's put that slide back up. We are going to be opening again. Obviously, our next live stream, and I know some people were asking if we were going to be doing this new live streams every week. We are continuing to just do one a month. We are so busy. Believe it or not, this is not a vacation.
We're more
So,
busy than we were before.
Yeah, we
Before we closed.
So it'll still be
we got home from our vacations, the fire happened, and we have been working nonstop. It's been quite overwhelming, but we are excited to open up again, and let's show that. We are going to be opening up, I believe, September 26th, and that big opening will start off with a bang with our reunion show that will include all of the Dutton 7 siblings, and we will be doing that whole week with all 7 of us, as well as the rest of the family. And then we will continue on to do our regular shows and roll into Christmas, starting the very beginning.
Oh, name the 7.
Number 1, Jenny, our older sister. I'm number 2, Tim. Amy is number 3. Number 4 is Jonathan. Number 5 is Benjamin. Number 6 is Abigail. Number 7
Baby
is
7.
Joshua, our younger brother.
Okay, sorry, Amy, what were you saying?
I was just saying that we will roll into our Christmas show starting the beginning of November like normal. But like we said, the location of where we will be performing, if we are not able to open our theater by that time, we will let you know where we will be. So we are excited. We'll still be performing full-time and extremely excited about that. And we just wanted to send our love out to everyone. And we wanted to close with a song that was actually requested that we sing. And we just are going to sing a couple verses of one of our favorite hymns.
We want to do this also to express our gratitude to God for all the blessings we've received through this tragic event and trial. We have seen his blessings throughout all of it.
Here's Nearer, My God, to Thee. 2, 3.
Nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee, e'en though it be a cross that raiseth me, still all my song shall be nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. There let the way appear, steps unto heaven. All that Thou sendest me in mercy give. Angels to beckon me, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee.
Thanks,
Love you
everyone.
guys.
See you next
Bye-bye.
month.
God bless.